I don't want to be a piece of shit. I don't want to have no empathy, and I recognize that there are people, again, struggling all over the world, and there are bad places to be and serious issues that none of us have been through and everything. But I still just wanted to make this because, again, there will be similar things in the future, but I wanted to, like when I did PCP my first time, I told my mom I've been very upfront and honest about life decisions and impulsive behavior and everything. I've just, again, for a long time, my food has been messed with. Different things have happened. I have felt like I have eyes on me, and like people hate my existence, and people never let me know why. Again, like if there's anything in my past, it's not in my mind. And I want to know if there's any if there's any real reason, or if this is just like, oh, you're chosen for this. Like, fuck you, we hate you. Like, we just don't like you. It's weird. There are obviously also forces at work and everything. I don't know. But it really just, I get that feeling that there is some show, there is some stage that people can be put on, and people just love to watch others feel like shit. I'll never fucking understand that. I want to feel, and I have hyper empathy, hence veganism, hence trying to always, like, not being able to see certain things because I'll fucking feel it myself when the person has it happen to them and everything. So, like, but yeah, let's just go through. Um, I've had a lot of. I have a guilty conscience, even though, in my opinion, the things I've done in my past, none of them are worthy of any sort of things. Like, none of them are like, holy shit, I ruined someone's life in any way. Intentionally, like, doing things to make people feel like shit and really trying to humiliate and be a dick, or just being selfish in different ways. But I have, as a teenager, like, there were some things that were definitely fucked, and they weigh on me, and it's like, I'm glad that I no longer give in to dark desires and everything. So, some lesser ones, I stole a whole bunch of stuff from the mall and everything. I would get stuff and just be stupid, t-shirts, whatever. That doesn't matter. That is nothing. But also, wait, what was the one? Trigger warning, serious trigger warning. This isn't the one what's the other thing I'm trying to think of? Other than, I've got one thing in my brain, but there was, oh yeah, different times friends leaving drugs with me and being like, okay, I'm going out of town or something, don't use my drugs. And then I use them all. So some very just selfish being like, dude, I couldn't help myself sort of shit. And then the creepiest one, when I was dating my girlfriend, I fucking busted a nut in her lotion. And, yeah, sorry, that's really gross. But like I was like 18, very horny. All this stuff is from teenage years. But, anyway, that one's really fucked up. I'm sorry that I even have to say this, but again, it's just like, I have this thought, like, if I'm going to die, like, I don't want to die anytime soon. I want to live my full life now. There have been times where I didn't think I could, and different things were in my brain. But yeah, like, again, this place, certain people have done far worse to me, in my own opinion, than any of the shit I've put out and everything. But yeah, you never know, I might go sometime, and I also want that, like, part of it's being very selfish, because it's like, I will tell you everything that's in my mind, all of my past, the gross things and everything, but I also want to let you know what I haven't done, which again is intentionally made people feel horrible, or animals. If there's any, like, I don't think, to me, it's like the only person worth harming is a person that is harming others. Like, the only reason to hurt someone is to prevent others from being hurt. Like, it doesn't make... You shouldn't... Like, I don't even get, like, fucking boxing and shit. I saw that. That was a fucking horrible video. I don't know why I had to fucking click on that on Instagram. It was like, oh, this fucking, this change was, like, the worst in boxing history. It was this guy, he had, like, sort of darker skin, and this guy punched him in the wrong way, and he basically... I don't know if it was, like, spinal cord, like, whatever. He got fucked up, and he was, like mouth agape, and like he couldn't walk, and it was just fucking so horrible to see. Anyway, I don't even get stuff like that. Just like sport, wanting to like flex and be like some badass and be like, look at how much of a peak performer I am or anything. I don't get that. I do not have that desire to like compete. Like just compete with yourself, but and some people would consider what they're doing that. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. I'm really sorry that you had to hear gross stuff from my past and everything. Well, my most gross thing and that is the truth. Like, I fucking did these things. But again, it is also the truth that there is nothing in my mind. Oh, yeah. And of course, I was going to say there's nothing in my mind that some people would consider if the thing that I may have done when I was very inebriated, like blackout, drunk, and on heroin, cannabis, which cannabis seems to affect different people differently, and I actually noticed that with certain things, like it actually is sort of like alcohol with me, with like a sort of lowering of inhibitions, like being like saying some weird, sometimes I would say some weird stuff, and then maybe just thinking illogically and stuff. But yeah, I may have, a girl that was in a bedroom with me at not really a party, we were just all doing drugs and together, but I may have touched her butt, which is really creepy. Again, I've, not to complain, but different things, yeah, but that may have happened, and some people would, I guess, would consider, even with the factors of inebriation and everything, like, oh, you are forever labeled a pervert, and you don't deserve to feel okay, and you're entitled to that opinion. I personally, you know, I try to think of myself in other ways that I would think of for others. Apply everything to everyone in an equal way and everything. Just like with different genders, different things, like anybody can be affected in a different way, and treating someone in a certain way, it's not okay no matter who it is. Like, apply exactly what's happening in that situation to someone of the opposite gender or whatever. It's never okay. But yeah, maybe that's all there is to it. Maybe, like, I think of different possibilities that it could be that somebody like made a story about me and somehow got some sort of thing rolling and everything to where everybody believes that I have done something. When I was a kid, I used to like light fires and stuff, so part of me is like, maybe somebody like framed me for like burning a building down or something, or maybe since since I've expressed violent thoughts here and there, even though I've never actually, like, I've never even fucking like been in a real fight, and like you think that, and that's another thing, maybe somebody thinks that I have murdered someone, or maybe thinks that I have fucking just hurt someone in other ways, like beyond grabbing a butt, which can be hurtful, if somebody is a past of even worse stuff, sometimes that's all it takes. I acknowledge that, and if that happened, I definitely deserve some form of punishment, and I don't want, that's the whole thing, like, you can believe whatever you want to believe, but I swear to fucking God, well, I don't necessarily believe in God, I swear on my beliefs and all the people that I love and everything. That sounds so fucking selfish and fucked up. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. But yeah, I really am a person that doesn't want to make people feel unwell, or anybody. I don't want to make anyone feel unwell. You can choose to believe that or not. But I'm not somebody that enjoys seeing others' confusion, discomfort. I really, because of feeling so many things throughout my life, that's one thing. It's like, even though I'm on antipsychotics and different things, I still have, like, I feel so much. And I, I feel others' feelings. I really do. And I'm not, you can choose to believe that or not, but I feel like there must be something. I've felt this for so long. People just love to do things. Like, there have been so many times where I feel drugged, or I feel like my food has been, it's just, oh, the food, it was different, it was better for so long, and then one other day passes, like, oh, feels different, tastes different, and I feel like shit. Like, I've never done that to anyone. That's another thing. You think, like, maybe with these things that happen to me, it's like, oh, you've done something like that to someone. No. I've never drugged anyone. I've never fucking put anything in anyone's food or drink that's gonna make them feel like shit. Because I feel things and I know that I would hate that. And I felt that a whole bunch to where I know my food and different things have been fucked with. And it feels like shit. Anyway, yeah, I've done some creepy shit. And, some selfish things. Just being a dick and everything. But whenever I leave this place, I just, again, I'm not of great importance or anything. I don't want to leave this place anytime soon, but I swear it's like people just, there seems to be this stage that I am on to where people want me to feel like I want to leave this place. I'm not that important, but like, we all deserve to speak our truths and to feel heard and to connect and have, I don't really have that many people. I'm very grateful for the people that I do have, but still, there seems even somebody here with me that I would take a fucking bullet for. Somebody's fucking with my food and stuff, so I want to know what people think of me. I want to know the stories that are there for me in other people's minds, because I've got a feeling there is some bullshit there that somebody fucking put my face into, my voice into, whatever. I'll make this same video whenever I learn that I have some sickness or whatever, unless if I die very swiftly in some sort of stroke or heart attack or whatever. I'm going to make this video again. I have this need. Like, I really have this serious feeling to where it's like, people must have a reason for doing this to me, and people must have a reason for rallying around some cause that I am the enemy in. And I can't, I deserve to, like, I deserve to have my voice heard. Anyway, and I deserve to, and I feel like everyone deserves to hear, people deserve to know everything that, you know, if you feel like what I have done in my past is too fucked up, then you deserve to also distance yourself from me. And even though teenage years and everything, I did some fucking weird shit, you know. Anyway, love, I hope you have pleasant times, and this is embarrassing. But I also, like, I need to speak this, and I need, yeah, this is a long video. Love, I hope you have pleasant times.